So a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Championship happened, man. Like, let's dive into that. Like, what happened as far as like culture, practice? What was the buy-in for you guys? Because I remember watching the season, and I was like, whoa. At a certain point, it was like all five of y'all were on the same page, and y'all were bought into whatever system y'all came up with. Can you talk about that for a little?
Yeah. So the beginning of the season, it was a little rough. We just couldn't quite figure out what we needed to do, build-wise, position-wise. Then, trading Hood when we were 3-6, and then Coach Vilbins was let go. So then we were sitting 3-6, new coach, and then we had Jordan, Jay Money. And that's really when it kind of took a turn. JB, our coach, he put in Young Gun, his gamer tag. People might know him by that. He put in a little bit of a system. We switched me and Feast from power forward to center. Center's my main position, and Feast he's one of the best in the league by far. So we put him on a defender build, and we put me on a center build. And that's kind of when we switched and really took off. We ended up I ran on a pop build, so an outside center that can shoot. Different from anybody else in the league. Nobody else was running that at the time. And still they didn't throughout the season. And we ended up we figured out some stuff. We put in some plays. Bear, I attribute a lot of our success to Bear because of his leadership and his playmaking, and just the reads that he makes are ridiculous. He makes the best reads in the game. So just it was a combination of a few things, but we kind of knew the whole time we're good. If you watched the season, you knew that we were up on teams early and we'd lose the lead. We'd get up in the fourth quarter by 10 or so, and we'd lose the lead. We had one game against the Cavs. We were up, 19 in the fourth quarter, ended up losing the lead and lost the game. So we knew we could get up on teams. We just had to figure out how to stay that way and finish the games off, which gave us confidence. It wasn't like, we're 3-6. There's nothing we can do. There's no way we can come back. We knew we had a chance if we could figure out a few things, and we took it one day at a time, one possession at a time, because that's the way we had to do it. If we were going to win the championship, if we were going to win each game. So that was our mindset. We're going to take one possession at a time, one play at a time, one game at a time.
That's amazing, man. Like, can you respond upon what's a typical week for you guys as far as the schedule? Like when the season is going, you're working on all four cylinders. What is practice like? Give us a highlight of a day for you.
Yeah. So usually we get in the facility about noon. We'll go over some film. We'll just talk about the day, who we're gonna practice against. Then we'll usually have either 2 or 3 scrimmages. That takes up about probably 4 or 5 hours of the day. And then we'll probably take jump shots. We'll go into our animations. We'll practice by ourselves. Run through plays. We have a enormous playbook. Probably have the biggest playbook in the league. It's a sick playbook. We got all memorized, all the plays and every position in it. So that's one thing we do a little different than most teams. I'd say we have a hefty playbook, and we all have to know every play and every position, which is huge, and that's like traditional basketball. So we try to take that into 2K. And then we'll watch film, like I said, sometimes at the end of the day, and then. At our facility, we have one of the greatest facilities. It's beautiful. I don't know if you've seen it or not, or seen pictures, but incredible facility. Yeah. We just love playing there, so we'll stay there till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, playing League of Legends, playing other games, playing 2K, whatever it might be. So that's usually our day. We'll usually get there about noon. We'll stay till about midnight, and then we'll head home.
Yeah, it's crazy. So how is the mood at home? I know y'all staying there till midnight, but how's home time for you guys? How important is it to have a team bond?
It's huge, and we do everything together. We really do. I had the guys in here last week. We were all in here, made them chicken Alfredo, and made them dinner. We just love hanging out. We really do have a brotherly team, just a bond that's just different. And if you've been a part of something like that, you understand caring about each other. Like we care about the next person more than ourselves, and you can't say that about a lot of teams. And I think that goes a long way with our success on the court. It's how we handle each other off the court.
Yeah, I believe in that, man. I believe in, like, having a whole aspect of team, not any big egos, everybody knowing their roles. And, I mean,
yeah,
y'all showed it.
We talk about
you
that
have
a lot.
Championship. Yeah. You have a championship now,
on our board in the conference room, it says, do your job. And that was something Coach Bilvin said a lot, and he implemented it. Just, you have a role. You have a job, you do your job. You don't worry about the next man, you do your job, and if we all do our jobs, we're going to have a lot of success.
Yeah. So tell me, JoJo, like, how important is it, like, to have time for yourself? I know you said that, you know, y'all spend a lot of time together, and that's awesome, that's great. But do you have enough time for yourself and, like, you know, chill down time, like mental health is concerned? I know you have to travel once a week to go to the studio when the lead is in. Like, how do you balance all of that?
Absolutely, it is a balance, like you said. If we don't practice on Saturday, Sunday, I'd say that's our time where we're kind of chilling by ourselves. We'll probably, you know, do whatever. I know I need that alone time. I need my alone time reading the Word, spending time praying.
There you go.
Being alone, you know, you just to regroup, re-energize. My friend always tells me I battle with her because I say I'm an extrovert and introvert, but I think I'm a little bit of both. So I need my friends, I need my teammates, and I need my alone time as well. But it's just a balance, like you said, and if you need it, well, I think everybody just kind of understands when they need their alone time. We give them their space, and that's it.
That's cool, man. Like, just briefly, like, I know, you know, when you got, you know, we talked about the championship and everything. Walk me through how it felt to, like, actually be at that studio for the first time and see all of these guys that represent these teams, man, that's connected with the NBA, but on the gaming side, and, like, putting on that team jersey and hitting that stage. Walk us through that emotion, man.
It's just cool. To see how far esports has come. I mean, like I said, when I was 18 or so, I didn't know who Dr. Lupo, Dr. Disrespect was. You ask any kid now who Ninja or who any of those guys, Tim, Tatman, Nick Merckx, who they are, they know exactly who you're talking about. So just how far 2K has come to create this league, esports in a whole, it's incredible. It's awesome to be a part of something that's so new. And obviously, like you said, the NBA that's ridiculous. You know, the NBA is just something that we all hold in high esteem. It's something I've dreamed. Like, you know, when you're a little kid, you just dream of playing in the NBA. So for me to play in the NBA, quote unquote, is awesome.
Yeah. So right before we went live, JoJo, I don't know if you saw it. It hit my feed right before we went on, man. And it hit the news probably late yesterday, but they're doing an NBA player bracket for 2K. Did you see that?
I did see that. I saw that on Instagram last night, I think.
Right. How do you feel about that, man? They just dropped it. I think Kevin Garnett is going to be a seed. It's like 16 players. How do you feel about that?
So are they doing like each player controls one team and just playing a bracket?
I think that's what they're doing. Yeah.
That's awesome. No, that's definitely awesome. Something that, you know, gives puts 2K on the front. I would love to see if they brought some of our players to play with them. We'd probably beat them real bad, but yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I'm definitely tuning in. That's for sure. I saw that last night, and it definitely caught my eye. I'll be seeing who's the best 2K player in the NBA.
Yeah, it caught my eye as well, man. So let's talk about it, man. Later on today, man, the 3-for-all showdown, man. What can we expect to see?
We're coming out fighting. We're coming out hungry. I'm taking a bag. We're not going in there. We're going in. We're going in hungry. We're gonna win the championship. You can mark it down. I got Jordan with me, J Money, and we got Feast. on the PS4 side. I don't know if I can't talk about Xbox side.
You can't talk about Xbox.
Yeah. My roommate Steve is gonna do, but we're gonna win on PS4. We got to get through the Playmakers, Pacers Gaming, or Gen G, and then we'll probably end up playing the 76ers in the Final Four. So,
yeah,
we're coming though. We're coming. What do you say?
How dope is it, man, to be able to go back to that console, man, and play and go for 3-on-3 and try to get this bag?
I like it's easier because the league build is a little harder. You have lower overall. I think the game mode might be the difficulty is a little higher. So going back on the console, I feel like I can do anything. So I'm ready to roll. I know I got my player ready. I got to grind him out today. Got to get him to a 99. Got to get all my glitch tendencies, Got to get my legend account, and then I'll be ready to go.
That's awesome.
I need all the help I can get, Chris.
I know you do, man. It's definitely gonna be up, man. And I'm gonna tune in on Twitch, man, and catch you, man. And you definitely got to come back on once you get this bag, man. I truly believe that y'all guys are gonna be one of the top contenders.
I think we honestly, I do think we got a chance to win it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope people do tune in. If you're listening to this, we play tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, I want to say, Eastern Standard Time, so it'll be 9 o'clock Central.
You got it, man. So, tell me this, man, how is it being up at the T-Wolves, man, as far as, fans and community support? How has it been for you?
Yeah, it's always good. People really enjoy it. So we have the Skyway here, so our facility has these glass doors that you can see through all the way across our facility, and I think it's about 15,000 people walk by a day. So people always walking by, stopping, taking pictures while we play, asking us questions if we're walking by in the Skyway. So people really enjoy it. They want to know what's going on. It's cool. It's new. People always are messaging me, asking me, can I come by the facility? I want to see it. It looks amazing. So it's cool. Definitely a lot of support. Minnesota is just an awesome city, great people, and they definitely have our support.
That's awesome, man. We coming up at the end of the show right now, man. I pray that you have an awesome season. I pray that you're back next season, man. You talked about age, but that doesn't mean anything with your skill set, man. I hope y'all come out with the bag as far as this 3v3 tournament. And, when the league starts back, man, I hope y'all come home with another championship, man. Thanks for coming on. Tell the listening audience how they can reach you on social media, JoJo.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again, Christopher, for having me on. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DrJojo30, on Instagram, DrJojo30, and on Twitter @JOetjen23. I need to switch that. That's terrible. But appreciate it, Christopher. Appreciate it so much.
I appreciate you, man. Go T-Wolves, bro.
Go T-Wolves, baby.
This was another episode of Go Play Esports with Christopher Turner. Follow him on Twitter @Turner_CP.